Here are some quick and simple tips for anyone new to Path of Exile 2. To start off, you should be prepared to die. This game has many challenges, it's to be expected. Don't be discouraged. When building your character, don't get caught up with the passives that are close to your starting spot. Spend some time looking at the passive tree to figure out what kind of character you want to build. If you are new to these kind of games, pick a ranged class. It will help you die a lot less. You should focus on specializing your character rather than trying to do a lot of different things. For example, you could create a sorceress that focuses on lightning or a monk that focuses on attack speed. Be sure to get a full equipment set as early on in the game as you can. Disenchant rare items rather than sell them. Check the map to see what there is in an area to find. Search areas fully. When you find the entrance to a new area, go through them, grab the waypoint, and then go back and finish searching the previous area. While fighting mobs, avoid running into unsearched areas. This will just draw larger mobs to you. Collect non-magic rings and amulets, that way you'll have easy items to build from that you can swap in to whatever character you need them for. Use the hooded one to identify your items. Focus on one type of defense, whether that be armor, energy shield, or evasion. There are characters that use multiple of these. Even so, they will still tend to focus primarily on one more than the other, so you should do your best to concentrate primarily on that one, only go into the others to a lesser degree if appropriate for the character. When you make it to the Trial of Ascension, if you're having trouble with it, try using as many relics with honor resistance as you can. You can also try using items to boost your health, which will give you more honor going into the trial. You should pick up things with rune slots or with increased quality. When you get the salvage bench in Act 1, you will be able to break down these items for material. Make sure your elemental and chaos resistances are not extremely bad. Be sure to occasionally check the merchants. Their item set will change throughout the game and will level up as you do. Pay attention to the item type when you're building your own equipment set. Certain items will have a higher probability of suiting certain builds, such as the Bone Raiment being better suited to a summoner build. The plus symbol next to icons on the map means that there is a permanent buff to be got there. If you're having trouble with a boss, check what type of attacks he uses, whether it's elemental, blood, chaos, or whatever else. Come back with boosted resistances for that attack type. Use runes to balance out your resistances. As a quick bonus tip, and this may just be a me problem, if you're having trouble picking up items off the ground, don't spam the button to pick them up. As a final tip, I don't normally recommend gambling, but if you have an item you want to replace, the gambler is actually a good choice. You just continue to buy items until you either get a good item or until you get an item that has a modifier on it that suits your character, after which you can just continue to use your materials to build on top of that item to get a much more powerful item. I hope you found these tips useful. If there's anything specific you want to know, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you for watching and have fun.